Hi guys, today we're going to talk about semicolons. There are two examples where you'll see semicolons on the ACT. Two rules to remember. The first, semicolons will be used to separate related independent clauses. Independent clauses are clauses in a sentence that can stand alone. They have a subject, they have a predicate. If you put a period after it, it will be a complete sentence. The second is in a series of lists. So let's look at our first examples. We're going to talk about independent clauses first. I've written some of our examples up on the board. These are the wrong ones. We'll correct them later. But let's start reading the correct examples. Evie, can you please read the first example for me?
Whooping cranes are an endangered species. They are unlikely to survive if we continue to pollute their habitat.
Great. So why do we use the semicolon here?
Because they're both independent clauses and they're related, so
Right,
they're
perfect.
meant to be separate sentences.
Perfect. Marian, can you please read the second example?
Okay. I will not be at school on Friday, however, I can make up the test before classes on Monday morning.
Great. Again, we have two independent clauses and they are related. There is no coordinating conjunction there. Coordinating conjunctions are listed at the top of your page for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So if we see those, we know not to use a semicolon. Evie, can you come up and look at, first why don't you read it aloud, and then I'll have you come up and correct this incorrect use of a semicolon.
The Nobel Foundation was established in 1900, and since then it has awarded prizes for achievements in both literature and science.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
It has and.
Great. Come up and fix it for me.
Well, we can.
Yeah, there are two possible solutions. Okay, and we'll need a comma here. Great, because now it's a compound sentence. Okay, and the other solution we can do? Perfect. Great job. Thank you. Mariam, can you please read the second example?
Okay. Because farm prices have dropped so dramatically, the traditional American family farm is in danger of disappearing.
All right, can you come up to the front and correct this for us?
I think it has to be not the semicolon.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be only comma. Here.
Perfect. Exactly. Because, thank you. Because this first clause is not independent. It's not a complete sentence by itself. Okay, so our first example has a coordinating conjunction, and, which we took out. And the second one, the first clause was not independent, so no need to use a semicolon. Okay, any questions about separating related independent clauses? No? Okay, let's talk about using semicolons in a series of lists. Elizabeth, can you please read the first example?
We had to buy fruits, vegetables, and whole grains for Reggie, red meat for Shell, chips and cookies for Pat, and ice cream for Lynn.
Great. So we see we have a series of lists. We're buying a list of things for Reggie, some things for Shell, a list of things for Pat, and something for Lynn. If we use only commas, it will be way too confusing. So to separate the larger pieces of the list, we use semicolons. Mariam, can you please read the second example?
Okay. While we watched the parade, we saw clothes, marching bands, and dancers.
Okay, and what is wrong with this example?
Okay.
We have some semicolons there, but we don't have this. Right,
We
there's,
use that.
It's just one list.
right. Just one list, not a series of lists. You're right, we only need commas. Okay, there are 3 exercises. Let's do them together. Okay? Without being aware of it, Cassie dropped her wallet, which contained about $20, on the bus. Is this a correct or incorrect use of a semicolon?
It's false.
False, right. What is wrong with it?
Because the beginning of the sentence is not independent clause.
Perfect. So, to fix it, we can change the semicolon to a comma. Great. Let me read the second one. Brian and his sister remained close, even though they lived in different states. They wrote each other emails at least once a week. Is this a correct or incorrect usage?
It's okay.
Right, we have 2 independent clauses. They're related. We could just substitute a period in there. Okay, the last one. Since he graduated from high school, Ruben has lived in New Mexico, Canada, and Alaska.
Yes, okay.
That's right.
All right, perfect. Okay, good job. Any questions about semicolons?
No.
Good. Thank you, guys.